Hi, welcome to another episode of I Don't Have the Answers. I'm your host, Tim the Answer Man 4, and I have my special little guy with me today. Can you say your name?
Lucas.
Lucas what?
Lucas 4. Can I say my middle name?
No, you don't need to say your middle name right now.
That's special.
Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about COVID-19, what do we call COVID-19 here?
The sickness
The sickness.
on
And
this planet.
okay, yes, in this house. That's what we call it. And the impact that it has had on our children. Now, in March this year, everybody in our county went to school from home. And you didn't get a chance to play with your friends at school anymore, did you?
Mm-mm.
You had to stay home with Daddy and Mommy all the time?
Mm-hmm.
That was boring, wasn't it?
Mm.
You didn't like it?
Quack, quack.
So tomorrow is going to be your first day at school, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. I'm a little confused in my mind.
Yes, he's a little confused in his mind. But anyway, so what are some of the important things that we do because of the sickness every day when we leave the house to go somewhere?
Wear a mask and wear shoes for protection.
Well, yeah, we wear shoes all the time, not just because of sickness.
And
But
for
it's
protection.
important to, why is it important to wear a mask?
Because so you don't get sickness from someone.
So as you heard from my son, and you'll continue to hear from my son, we talk about the sickness in this house. We talk about COVID-19. We talk about coronavirus. Because he is a part of the situation. No matter the age group, no matter who they are, we're all in this together. And personally, I would rather control the dialogue between my son and I, and in our circle, than have it control me. So there's a few tips that the Department of Health has put out, and a couple ideas and suggestions that I would like to pass along to you. Number one, talk to your kids. Tell them honestly what's going on. Get facts. Maybe you don't want to dig too deep in the figures, but get facts and let them know what's going on. Number two is stay calm. When you're talking to your children, no matter the age, stay calm. The more hyped up that you get, the more hyped up they get. They're sponges, but they're also mirrors. They reflect what we give them. So imagine how hyped up you can get about this in your own adult circle, and amplify that in a child circle. 6-year-old does not need to have the same kind of energy that you do if you're rebelling or if you're discussing this. Another thing is, make time to listen to your children. Take a moment to get feedback from them, because they have opinions. They have suggestions. They might not be appropriate for every situation, but they do have their opinions. Another one is be aware of where they're getting their information and what information they're getting. Not everybody is going to have the same kind of filter when they talk to their children or when they provide information to their children. So when you are talking to yours, be mindful that the information is going to be repeated. If you have an opinion that might be a little touchy, you might want to reserve that for your adult friends and family. They will share whatever you say, so be careful. This goes for much more purposes than just COVID-19. But be mindful. If they're watching TV or with commercials and stuff like that, there's going to be political advertising. There's going to be advertising on there. Regardless of the channel, it's going to be there. And it will have a slant to it, depending on which channel they're watching and everything else. Just be careful. You might want to filter what goes to your children. Talk to them about what happens when the sickness is contracted by a child in their age group. Let them know what to expect. They are going to be a very good barometer. They're going to see and feel these things. And if you're honest, they're going to be able to talk to you about it. And maintain or implement, in some situations, a routine. You heard what he said about grabbing a mask out of the dryer on the way out. Well, we have a top load little washer and dryer on top of our regular washer and dryer that's just for masks. And when he comes home from wherever he's at, he throws the mask in the washing machine. When he gets ready to leave, he grabs the clean one out of the dryer. It's good to have systems in place. He knows that he's supposed to wash his hands. And these are things that you implement from the beginning. Stay safe distance away. Air high fives instead of high fives. Not as many hugs. Hug mommy and daddy at home. People that are allowed in the home you can give hugs to. But get those systems and those routines in place. Another one is keep them busy. Keep the children busy just doing things. Because an active child is a healthy child. It's important to make sure that they're busy and they're keeping their mind from focusing on just the sickness. That goes for parents too. You can't just focus on the problems that are going on in the world. You've got to be active and participate in different things. These are just a few of the suggestions that the Department of Health has. I recommend taking a look at those things. So Lucas, what did you used to do when you went to school and played that's different now?
At Discovery Point?
No. When you were in camp this year, you didn't get a chance to play with all the friends together all at the same time, did you?
No.
You can only play with a few friends at a time?
Only one.
Yeah. And
But I
no hugs anymore, right?
Just air fives.
Air high fives?
Mm-hmm.
So
like you do this.
So it's different, but it's not totally scary, is it? You wash your hands a lot? Do you wash them all the time?
Yeah.
Yes. It's very important to make sure you stay clean, right?
Yes.
So, for all of you out there who have kids, I want to let you know that you do have support from at least the Answer Man. If you have any questions about things you should tell them and shouldn't tell them, you're being goofy now. Please don't hesitate to ask. I know that this is a short message, and not the normal one.
Can I do this?
But it's important to get the message out there to everyone. Thank you very much for your time. Lucas, you want to say thank you?
Thank you, and I hope you have a good time.
All right. And as I said before, I may not have the answers, but I'll be glad to talk about anything.